Welcome to a beautiful New York City day. Right as fall is rolling in, temperatures are cooling down, but still bright and sunny here, right by Hudson Yards at 9th Avenue. Right now I'm starting at 35th Street. It is late September, and we're going to go for a very short walk over to Times Square. Join me. Want to catch up with the viewers, the fellow urbanists out there in the world, before I do a cool little collaboration with a TikToker that you'll be seeing soon, posted on my channels. Let me know where you're watching from. And I love New York City fall days like right now. The sunniness, the crisp weather. It's cool enough to stroll around and not break one sweat. It is gorgeous. Let me know where you're watching from. Hello, Sally. Nice to see you here. Welcome. There was a little bit of music there. I had to mute. Kosti from Helsinki. Hey. Lauren, Robbie, Hannah. Nice to see you here. I smell pizza. Oh, that smells good. Look at this. I gotta try these guys again. I tried them twice before. I really love them. Called Vito's at 36th Street and 9th Avenue. That's where we're at right now. Oh, I like that they have this little nice outdoor dining area. Hello, Sally. Sally says we all miss you. Hello, Gil. Welcome from San Antonio. Thank you so much for tuning in from Texas. Can't wait till one day to go to Texas. Robin says welcome home. Hello. RJ, welcome. Yeah, more music. Back to New York City we are. There's music everywhere. Hello, Panagiotis. Welcome. Hello, Nicole. Nice to see you here. So I'm strolling right now over to Times Square. I'm going to do a very unique TikTok collaboration. As you know, usually when I collaborate with people, it's about food or history or urbanism. But this case, I'm collaborating with a comedy TikToker. You'll find out who she is once I post the video. So wish me luck. Gonna practice my comedy chops, even though I won't be doing the comedy. I'll be doing more of the narration. I hope it's gonna be interesting. It'll be about New York City and about tourists. Basically, the gist of the videos will be the terrible, inconvenient things that tourists do in New York City. Of course, in the lighthearted way. Just Kate, hey, nice to see you here. Kat says, congrats on your new editor. Oh, thank you so much, Kat. So right now we are entering the Garment District. And there's a lot of people here. Hello, Alice, back in NYC. Hello, Marianne. Good to see you. Janice says it's 1:45. Indeed it is. Oh yeah. Nicole says, oh cool, I bet this will be a funny collab. Oh yes. Hello, Marianne. Ludo, hello from Belgium. Says Ludo, just finished my workday. And Marianne, Marianne says, so happy to see you. Oh, Marianne, thank you so much for tuning in. Oh my God, New York is so loud. You know, after being in Europe for 4 months, I forgot how quiet Europe was. Or I forgot how loud New York City was. Because Europe is so quiet compared to what we hear right now. Just listen. Yeah, loud trucks like these, which are rare in the middle of Europe, especially these construction trucks, at least in the middle of European downtowns. Christine says, good to see you live again. Oh, I'm so glad you're enjoying it, Christine. Good to see you tuning in on the live again. I appreciate you. Do New Yorkers just deliberately make as much noise as they can? I think yes, partly the European stereotype of Americans being loud is of course based on some truth. Americans are indeed louder than, in terms of how they speak, than Europeans on average. So yeah, just in general, even if you go to a restaurant where they're not necessarily playing loud music, you still, it feels more noisy than a European restaurant because people are speaking much louder. But in general, you have a lot of trucks, and trucks are indeed louder than Europeans' trucks and vehicles. One, because European vehicles are actually smaller than American counterparts. And then the other factor is that there's, I think, tighter noise regulations in Europe than there are in the US. So horns and exhausts and things like that are a little bit bigger here in the US and are allowed to be more noisier. It's very interesting, actually. Just Kate says, where I'm living, you can hear a pin drop in Mosel Valley. Where is Mosel Valley? Do let me know. That sounds interesting, Just Kate. I mean, that's how I felt like I was in Florence last year. Probably the quietest of the cities I visited in Europe, especially at night when you're strolling around. Hello, Matt. Down in the road in Abdigon. I do not pronounce that. Abdigon, Maryland. Thank you so much for tuning in. There's still a White Castle, says Susie. I'm not sure if it's still open. That's a good question. Yep, the White Castle on the corner is still open. No, it's closed. White Castle on the corner is closed. But the Two Bros Pizza is still open. Do they still have $1 pizza? Let's find out. Callop says, I like her purple hair. Yep, you'll see purple hair here often. Yeah, Two Bros, One Pizza. Is it still $1? No, I don't think so. Oh, it is. Yep, cheese slices still $1. It is a New York miracle. In a time now where a bagel and cream cheese costs you upwards of $10, a juice $15, to breathe costs you about $1 a second, there is still $1 cheese slices. That is quite a miracle. What is this over here? Look at this. Cool little outdoor seating area for a bakery called Angelina, which I've tried before. It's quite disappointing, but at least they have nice seating. That's nice. Yeah, I've tried these guys before. I really did not like them. Maybe I'll give them a second chance one of these days. Yeah, these are the cornetto stuffed with pistachio, which I tend to love. So maybe I'll try it one more time. Christine says that's good value. Yeah, it is. And Two Bros, One Pizza is passable pizza. I do enjoy it. The one thing that New York has in terms of good value is postcards. Right here. So postcards is nice. They're 10 cents each in all these New York stores, which is kind of a crazy price because most postcards in Europe are minimal 40 cents. Usually around 50 cents to $1.
So you know the guy on 39th that's selling food?
Hello, Ron. Welcome. I gained 5 pounds just by looking at those sweets, says Texas, and here you will. Sweets in America actually make people gain weight faster than sweets in Europe due to the quality of sugar and the quality of flour and everything that they use. All right, I'm gonna avoid beautiful Port Authority. The beauty of Port Authority sometimes is too much. So we're gonna walk away from Port Authority because I don't think many of you can handle the sheer magnificence. Oh my God, look at that. The sheer magnificence of this bus terminal. So let's head over to Times Square. Sis says, is New York City really expensive now? Yes, it's getting very expensive. I was actually shocked to see prices rise compared to 3.5 months ago. I left to Europe at June 1st. So compared to May, I was shocked at how much the prices were. A lot of things have risen. As we saw in San Gennaro Festival, a sausage and peppers roll, which used to be $5, was now $15. Hello, Ron. Welcome. Ron says, Times Square, are you feeling okay? Yeah, I like Times Square. The vibe has changed, unfortunately. As of May, haven't been to Times Square since May. So I'm gonna see if the vibe has changed or not. But otherwise, the reason I'm going to Times Square is because I'm going to do a comedy collaboration with a TikToker. First time I've done a comedy style video. Dolores says, loud bunch here in New York City. Can hardly hear anyone on my cell when outdoors. Yeah, exactly. It's super loud in New York City. Another thing, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy my prints of Europe or Mexico, Washington, D.C., Boston, a lot of those prints on urbanist.darkroom.com. The website has changed now. It's urbanist.darkroom.com. I'll pop up in the chat here on YouTube. Someone on Facebook could put it down. I have amazing prints from all around the world. Some people have made gigantic collections of it, such as Mater and Nader from Texas, a lovely couple in Texas. They have like 6 or 7 or more of those prints. We have Kay as well, has about 6 or 7 of them, and many others. Susie, the list goes on. Annette as well. If you want to own your own Urbanist prints, you can go to urbanist.darkroom.com, but there's a catch. Because I have a lot of prints, because a lot of people have demanded certain photos to be online available. I'm only going to sell about 5 to 10 of each of the prints that are up now. Those are the last ones that are going to be sold, at least in print format, for a very long while. So if you want access, if you want your hands on one of those prints before they forever go away, or at least for a long time, go to urbanist.darkroom.com. Otherwise, it'll give way for the new prints that'll be coming out soon from Chamonix, from Paris, from other places that I've covered, like Denmark as well, Netherlands, other new prints, and also here in New York City, more prints to come. And then make way for other forums where those photos will appear, maybe in postcards and merch. That too, merch, all the merch that I have up now will be discontinued October 15th. So if you want classic Urbanist merch, whatever is available right now on the Teespring store, if someone could put the link right up now, because the link has changed because Teespring has reorganized. If you want Teespring merch right now, classic, that won't be available after October 15th. That one is completely changing. None of that will be available. changing all the merch. It'll be completely new merch after October 15th. Buy it now. There you can own some classic Urbanist merch that will now forever be limited edition moving forward. Thank you everyone who's purchased merch and prints thus far. It's time for a rehaul coming up this fall. Is there coming new merch? Yep, Ludo, new merch coming out after October 15th for the holiday season. And then definitely new prints coming out after October 15th. But the ones that are up now will be discontinued. So if you own them, you'll be owning some limited edition classic Urbanist prints and merch. You'll have bragging rights for that physical copy. Ron, someone else mentioned, Ron mentioned NFTs. You know, NFT, I am contemplating on releasing NFTs for the photos. So if people are interested in that, do let me know in the comments, because I'm strongly considering giving people the bragging rights of owning the original copy of some of my photos, especially the new ones coming out soon. Susie says no more NYC merch or prints. Nope, just the ones that are available now will be discontinued to give way for new ones for the holiday season. So if you see a photo that you really like, there's only about 5 to 10 of them left on the print store. Otherwise, they will be forever discontinued. You'll still see those photos in other ways, maybe NFTs, maybe postcards, and maybe new merch. But if you want it as a print, it's your final chance. Go! And if people are missing the Bob and Earl merch, they'll come again in a different way. Jeannie says, please put a link up. Susie says, will there be new NYC merch? Yes, there'll be new NYC merch. Oh, I gotta put on the new link on Nightbot. So this link, I think, still works. They changed the link. I'll make another video doing the announcement soon. This was spontaneous. Teespring.com/store/urbanist. Okay, I'm back. There was music. Someone earlier said Ariel has lost his bookish European persona. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure what that means. But, I thank you, I guess. Ludo says, seems like a lot of people have masks on. Yeah, they do. Way more than compared to Europe. I was actually shocked coming back here. It felt like the pandemic was still happening. Because there's a lot more people wearing masks, especially on the subway as well. I would say 40% of the people riding the subway still wearing masks. From what I've ridden in the past 2 weeks. Romy says, yes, back to New York coffee and pastry reviews. I'll be doing those more in the short video format. So cool thing is YouTube is promoting YouTube Shorts now. Wow, this light does not change. YouTube is promoting Shorts now. And I will be making 1-minute video shorts about coffee and pastries and other types of food. Someone earlier said, congrats on your new editor. Yeah, I have the pleasure already working with an editor from Greece. Her name is Maria. She's amazing. She just edited a new video about the windowless skyscraper in New York City, 33 Thomas Street. You can check that out on TikTok, Ariel Vieira, or Facebook, or also on YouTube and Instagram. It's posted on all of my channels. But now I'm working with another editor. You'll soon learn more about her. She'll be specifically editing food videos about New York. It'll be a really cool collaboration. And then I'm also working with a script writer as well, so you'll find out who that person is as well. Just Kate asks about Target. Target has, I'm not sure if Target has been there for a while, but do they sell groceries at Target? Target sells some food, but not that much. It depends on the Target. All Targets, some Targets offer like full-on supermarkets, others don't. So it really does depend. Usually you won't be able to find fresh produce, fruits, at a Target. But you can find drinks and canned goods sometimes. Susan says, is the Yankee store still up here? I don't see it at the moment. I don't see it. No, I don't see the Yankee store. Here's the subway though. Yeah, if you're coming to New York City and looking to grocery shop, you're better off going, don't go to a bodega. You'll be spending a lot of money for a bodega. Bodega's good if you want a quick sandwich or a quick drink, soft drink or water. But for grocery shopping, go to a supermarket. There's many others. One of my favorite looking ones is called West Side Market. They're all around the city. There's a few other chains as well. Oh my God. What are they doing here? So this is One Times Square, the iconic historic building that made Times Square its name, Times Square, named after the New York Times. But they've gutted the entire first 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4 floors. They seem they're gutting the rest of the building too. Wow, what are they doing with this building? I think it's about time. Most of the building actually was empty because it was used for billboards, which makes sense. Times Square is known for that. But it kind of sucks that they couldn't find another use for the rest of the building. And I hope they do. Maybe a theater, maybe a concert venue. Chrissy says, how far is Rise New York? Rise New York is here on the corner, 46th Street, 47th. I gotta go. Let's check it out. But it's one of those two streets. Check out Rise New York. My documentary is still playing there. I soon will be appearing on their TikToks and their Instagram, so stay tuned for that. And I am officially working with a really cool New York City-based organization. Stay tuned for that too. I'll be appearing on their channels as well. All right, so I gotta go. Feel free to ask me any last minute any questions. I'll show you where Rise New York is. My ears are now very sensitive to the gigantic sounds of New York City. Matt, thank you so much for the extra information. Matt on Facebook, always awesome for leaving extra info about the places we're seeing at the moment on live video. It's a good extra commentary. I like it. So right here, and Rise New York is on the corner around the McDonald's. So it's at 45th and Broadway. So right over here, I'll point it out. People are going to work, says Mira. No, Times Square is usually always busy. It's actually not as busy as it will be later at night. So yeah, there might be people going to work. There's a lot of retail, a lot of hotels around here as well. Bars and restaurants, so people are always coming in and out. But beyond that, there's a lot of tourists here now. A lot of the people are traveling not just from Europe anymore or Japan, like was the case in the early 2000s, but now you have people from all around South America, Central America, Mexico, coming here in droves to New York City. It's become even bigger tourist destination for the rest of the Americas, which is amazing. And here we have the naked cowboy. He's still naked, still cowboying in the middle streets of New York. That's amazing. I'm glad the guy's still out there. "20 years, hasn't gotten in a shirt since." I think the guy should be commended for that. All right. Right over here is Rise New York. Now, I think for a special ticket price, I think they've released this. You can go onto the actual torch of the fake Statue of Liberty. It's a really cool photo opportunity. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. About to meet up with a TikToker to do a collaboration. Wow, so much music here all around. That's why I suddenly turned directions. It's funny, when I featured my friend Marta, she noted that I just suddenly turned directions out of nowhere while doing live video. But the thing is, when you're doing live video, you have to dodge music, cars, weird pedestrians, trucks, and many other things. If you want prints that will be discontinued, go to urbanist.darkroom.com, and also merch will also be discontinued. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I will be back live for a longer live, a little bit more calmer than here in Times Square. This is how it feels like commuting, everyone. It's quite hectic in New York City. But I'll be back live Friday at 12:30 p.m. New York City time with a couple called Highly Varlet. They're YouTubers, they're marathon walkers. Mike, who's one of the people in the couple, is amazing at reviewing bagels. And we'll be chatting about, we'll be showing a cool place that is centered around how they make art and also having a bite to eat or drink of coffee nearby. So stay tuned at 12:30 p.m. You'll be seeing a cool part of New York City with a cool pair of New Yorkers. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Oh, the soothing sounds of crying children. Keep being awesome and always keep on exploring. I gotta go to like a ashram after this. Monastery. This is getting too loud over here in New York City. Keep being awesome. Did I film their wedding? I did film their wedding. Check out the wedding video. It's posted on Facebook and on YouTube on the community post. Check out that wedding film video. It'll be a great primer to see this amazing live video coming up soon. Everyone, keep being awesome and always keep on exploring. Have a great day. Au revoir, mes amis.